So, lads, today we are going to be talking about Caitlin Clark. We're going to be talking about something that happened in the game yesterday, which is crazy and almost proof that, Caitlin Clark is the Jordan. I saw so many people being like, Caitlin and Angel are Magic and Larry, and then Jordan's coming in Juju. But I'm like, man, there's not even Sarah Strong. Sarah Strong is better than Juju. Sarah Strong's fantastic. Sarah Strong's absolutely fantastic. That's not a knock on Juju, but... And wearing the bucket hat, obviously, in celebration of the Leeds United Championship Parade. Unfortunately, my Leeds jersey is in the wash, and I am not walking out of my office because I just want to stop recording early. I want to be recording by the time it's finished recording by the time it's dark out. I've been working too hard over the last few days, and I've crashed. But to celebrate the great Ethan Ampadu, Ampadu, I don't have a traffic cone. If I had a traffic cone, I'd be wearing that on my head to celebrate the great Ethan Ampadu. But anyway, we are going to be talking about this. We saw it with Michael Jordan. Obviously, this is a commercial. But Caitlin Clark being swarmed, obviously, for autographs, that's one thing. But the team she played against last night, and I understand a lot of this team was young, but the team she played against last night, getting pictures with Caitlin Clark at the end of the game, having her literally sign their jerseys, and those jerseys, you better believe, the coach of the rival team being in shock. This is the dream team. This is the dream team. This is the opponents getting pictures with the dream team. That is what it is. It is the craziest thing in women's basketball, and this is the Michael Jordan show. This is the dream team were arguing the most famous thing at Barcelona in 92. Caitlin Clark would have been one of the most famous athletes at the 2024 Olympic Games had she been there. And let's be real, anyone arguing now, whatever about at the time, there was still an argument to be made at the time whether she should or should not have made the team. Anyone arguing with the benefit of hindsight that Chelsea Gray on one leg, Taurasi, no other point guard, and six first shooting guards with one center was smart, with the benefit of hindsight, anyone arguing Caitlin Clark should not have been at the Olympics is dumb. And if you're arguing with the benefit of hindsight now that she still shouldn't have been on the team, the amount of people are like, oh, they still brought home gold. Yes, by 1 inch. By 1 inch. This is a team that were 30 points better than everybody else, but were 1 inch off losing gold because they did not bring a proper team. And they were down bad at halftime until they decided, you know what, we're going to run our actual best five, and we're not going to run sentiment basketball club. But you can see it. This is a level of not even celebrity, of people in awe of somebody that we've never seen before. And it doesn't matter where in the world. It does not matter where in the world they are. It doesn't matter where in the world. Because Caitlin Clark fans are everywhere. They're everywhere. I am Irish. I am Irish. People don't understand that. They're like, oh, I've been called every freaking name in the world. People, for some reason, are accusing me of being some sort of political extremist because I talk about basketball and I'm a fan of, number 22 from the Indiana Fever. I don't even vote in my own election. It's just ball. Ball is ball, and there is nobody that's more fun to watch. And I tweeted this out yesterday, and I stand by this. The media trying to say, and by the way, I'm looking at the WNBA media, people still going out there trying to accuse Caitlin Clark of not speaking up. They were like, oh, Paige is talking back on her 2021 interview, and I'm like, she literally said the exact same words as Caitlin Clark did in her Time magazine interview, but it's selective hearing from these people. But I'm sorry, anyone who's saying, and the maddest thing is this is crazy. This shot right here, the fact she does this on a near game by game basis, maybe a little bit closer, but she can do this on any given possession. This can happen, and that's the thing when you watch Caitlin Clark play. She does that 3-4 times a game sometimes. There are times where she literally just takes over games and goes on these stretches where she is just unplayable. And there's nobody else in the WNBA that does that. There's nobody else in basketball that even does that really anymore outside of Stephen Curry. And Stephen Curry doesn't do that quite as much anymore as he used to. And again, I do understand that Stephen Curry was has been just superb. Stephen Curry has been absolutely superb in recent years. But, like, this is not 2016 Stephen Curry. 2016 Steph was, like, was a different animal. An absolute different animal than what he is now. And Caitlin Clark is the closest thing that we have to that. Genuinely, the closest thing that we have. So everybody's obviously talking about how, oh, this big all of these shots. This just proves it. When you move your away from Twitter, and the WNBA media itself, the actual WNBA media, who refuse to talk about ball, we have got the most exciting basketball player in the world right now. Genuinely, the most exciting basketball player in the world. The WNBA have that player. Because I understand, the dunks are exciting, but the analytical game in the NBA is so far advanced that when everyone's just out there shooting threes, it can become boring. When a few players are shooting threes, and when nobody else can do what Caitlin Clark does. And it's so funny listening to the Chicago Sky fans. I'm gonna make an entire video about it, talking about, oh, our players don't need to shoot the ball from 35 feet. And it's like, yeah, because you can't even shoot as good you can't shoot from 25 feet, let alone 15 feet. Like, half of those players can't even shoot from 15 feet. And they're like, oh, they don't need to shoot from 35. No one needs to shoot from 35. She's the only one that can do it. Like, I genuinely would say, if you gave every single WNBA player, all 150 whatever of them, one shot from Caitlin Clark range, or 5 shots from Caitlin Clark range to make one, do you think more or less than 20 make 1 of 5 from that spot that she hit that one from? Running forward on not a full sprint, on 75% speed, if they have 5 attempts to make it, I genuinely think there are 10, maybe 10 players in the WNBA to make one. Sabrina, while running off the dribble, no Kayla McBride. So you got Arike, you got Sabrina, maybe Jewel Lloyd could hit 1. No, probably not Jewel Lloyd. I would give Julie Vanloo 1, and then maybe 7 other players hit it by luck. Hit it by complete luck. But, yeah, it is clear that she is having her freaking Michael Jordan moment right now. She is having her Michael Jordan moment, and this right here is proof. And again, this is the thing where it's like, it doesn't really matter where. It doesn't really matter where these people are from. Doesn't really matter. It's but it does, like, she's just an anomaly. She's an anomaly. She's the best. And when you take away some of the absolute crap that is going on, and the worst part is that, again, the problem is now is that there's not enough people that care about basketball in the WNBA media, or there hasn't been in the past. So it became dominated by people that don't care about basketball, and this type of stuff gets ignored. But anyway, I'll see you guys.